Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I will discuss about two of these AI tools. With these AI tools, how you can generate total website application with using that simple prompt code. I will show you everything with the live example. Nowadays, AI is everywhere. So that is the perfect time you have to also involve with the AI. I will drop programming AI tools related videos in every week. Make that sure you hit my subscribe channel and also join this community. Because I will only not show you the AI tools, I will also use it a step by step how you can do this work. I will show you everything with the live example. So now first of all, I want to generate one of the website application throughout that Readdy.ai. That is very interactive, one of the website application. And here if you go to that Readdy.ai, that is their official website, and here they have the so many template is also ready-made. Building the website is now very easy way. So here you have to also think about it, how much easy it is. You can see every ready-made template, you can also able to use it. Everything is ready in here. So here if you want, you can actually use this ready-made all that web application. If you go to that view, that is the template will be also visible, and what type of prompt is there, that is also successfully visible, and you can see that is the entire total application actually ready-made. So if you want, you can actually use it, rather than if you want to create some of the new website application for your own with using that prompt code, how you can do this. So here actually if you go to that Readdy.ai, and if you go to their pricing, now they have also the free plan. Into the free plan, that is included with the 250 credits, and also you can actually export this code, which is very good because here you can actually generate that web application, and throughout this you can also able to export it, and also you can create the two project. So now first of all, here you have to sign up it. Here if you go to that get started, that will be written direct to you to the sign up page. Make that sure here put your email address and password, then that will be logged in. So I have already one of the account I want to log in, and here you can see I am successfully logged in. And after that logged in, here you can now create the two of this project, and here when you logged in, you will get this type of one of the interface. And as I told you, there are also some of the ready-made template is in here, like as a professional services related template, there is a local service related template, educational related template, and SaaS related template. Well, you can see very interactive, right? So very interactive. Some of the template, if you want to use it, you can use it. Also they have some of the e-commerce related template. But now if you want to create your own website throughout this prompt code, you can also able to create it. That is the web version. Rather than if you want to create some of the app, you can also generate that app. Rather than for this video, I want to generate some of the web application. Here you can also put it throughout your microphone. Not only you don't need to write it, if you want to actually simply add it some of your voice, that will be automatically write down your voice. And throughout this, you can also able to generate your total application. Rather than if you have any choice, like some of the website, if you want to choose, simply screenshot it. And if you add these images in here, you can also able to use it. Okay. Then now I want to use some of the prompt. Like here you can create this type of one of the things that I want to build my website. It should be multi-purpose corporate and product landing page, and make it look like a Silicon Valley startup with the lots of section, include header and footer. In header there should be menu and login and register button. Simple. If you want, actually you can use it, and throughout this it will be also generated your total application. But if you want to enrich your prompt code, prompt is very important. What type of prompt you will be added, that will be actually get this information, and throughout this AI will be able to generate perfect website for you. So if you want to actually create this type of one of the prompt, let's check this out, what type of things that is generated. Let's first of all I want to use some of the short prompt code. Now if you click as a send, now that will be thinking the header section, thinking the hero section, what exactly the things that will be do, everything that will be also processed in here. You can see there is a footer, visualization, and now there is generated some of the structure. So that is the structure is created by the AI, and now throughout this structure that will be generated your website. Let's check this out. Now I want to make it as a generate, and now that is another window is opening in here, and that is the generating and thinking about ahead. So now that will be generated your total application step by step, and you can see it's already displayed, is almost ready, and you can see that is already creating your website application. They have some of the header is created, they have some of the login and register button is created, and also is display some of the slider part that is a getting started. And also here after that is still now working, so step by step is adding all that our features that have also another powerful features for the modern teams. That is also they have the 3 part is generated, so it's also created another part. You can see throughout the simple prompt code, now step by step is generated, is step by step also generated the pricing part. They have the different type of pricing. Pricing is already ready. Okay, now as I told you, it may take little time, but here we step by step it's actually generated our total layout for our application. And by the simple prompt code, I just put that the prompt code I want to build that Silicon Valley style one of the website application, and by default it's automatically generated. And you can also change it as per your demand if you want. You can see it's also display the customer section, and it's now done. Maybe here if you go, you can see when that will be done, that will be displayed as a version 1. That means that your primary version actually created. And if you go, you can see that is your total entire application. Very lucrative, right? So it's looking very, very great. They have some of the footer part, they have some of the sign up for the subscribe part, and the customer part, and there is the pricing part, some of the how many time up countries. If you want to actually add some of the counter, you can actually add this counter. Also loaded these things like that way. Very, very nice, right? So not only that, now if you want to actually change some of the customizations, like I want to change here. So if you want to change it here, that is also another option for the selector. Here you have to select it, which part you want to change. Like I want to change this part. Here I select it, and when you select it, now after that in particular that area I want to change like as a background. I want to change that background color. Okay, or I want to use it as a change background color as light, okay, like GST light blue. I just put it like that way as a light blue. Now let's check this out. I make it as a change background color as light blue. Now that should be updated. As I see, it's successfully updated. And now if you go, you can see that is successfully updated as a light blue. Just think about it, how much interactive it is, right? So if you also want to change that background color here, if you want to use that 4, like right now they have the 3 pricing plan. If you want to add that 4 pricing plan, then you can also able to add it. Simply select it. I want to select this part, and here I want to just put one of the another prompt code as a add 4 pricing plan. Okay, now let's check this out. I click as a enter. Now I just added as a add 4 pricing plan. Now that should be updated. It's working behind this, and when that will be done, let's check this out, what type of things actually that will be generated. Okay, so now that the 3 by default is actually created this type of one of the layout. Now I just put another one as a add 4 pricing plan, and now let's check this out, what type of things that is actually created. And here it's now successfully updated as a version 3. Okay, you can see if you now go, yes, I can see that is perfectly now added another pricing plan now that have the 4 pricing plan. So I hope you get some idea how you can do this work, right? So that is our website applications. Not only that, here everything you can actually customize it, simply adding some of the simple prompt code, not very interactive prompt code, very simple prompt code. Throughout this you can actually able to change it. Okay, great. So and here if you all want to find out that behind the code, if you go to that our code system, and as I told you, a lot of my students actually that you should know about that coding. So without coding, you can generate some of the web applications now, but if you don't have any idea how this code actually works behind this, you cannot able to change anything. Okay, so now that is very, very important to know about it. Lot of students actually think about it. You don't need to know about that coding, all the things actually created by the AI. AI is only your supporter. That will be support your work, and you can see throughout the simple prompt code we generated our total application, which is fine. But now when you working that things for your client, you should know about it, what exactly the things in here behind the code, which code is actually working in particular that positions. You have to understand it, right? Then you can actually customize it as per your demand. So that is actually total code behind this. That is simple one of the HTML code, and HTML, CSS, everything is in here. Okay, you can actually copy this code. If you want to download it, you can also able to download it here. If you press it as a download, now that will be download one of the file. I click as a save. Now that is successfully downloaded. Here you can see. Now I want to open it. Okay, I want to go there and simply I want to open it. I want to open with the like as a Chromie, and in here, that is, you can see that is our page that we have generated, right? So that is the page is successfully generated, and there is a product menu, everything is in here. Now we have to change it. If you want to change the background images, you can also able to change it. Now everything actually loaded from your local storage. That means local system. That is our one of the HTML page, and from to the HTML page, you can see everything is in here. So everything actually in here. Perfect. So now if you want to also check it, what type of code actually is created, you can also able to check it. In that case, we have to simply open it. Like that is our HTML file is downloaded. I want to open it better with a Sublime text editor. Simply add it. And that is all that our code. If you now want to change that title, you can actually change that title. If you want to change that name, you can change it. If you want to change that our total navigation, so from here you can actually change this total navigation, and also all that your text. If you want to change it. If you want to remove some of the things, everything is in here, right? So now everything is particular that positions, like there is a powerful features of the modern terms and terms. That means modern terms. Here if you go, simply search it with the find, and you can see that is the text. So if you want to change it like as a easy, okay, easy learning, I just put it as easy learning like that. Click as a save it. Now I click as a save all, and now here if you go, that should be updated. If you now refresh it, you can see that is successfully updated. So if you want to add that multiple one, like right now they have the 3. If you want to add that another 3, you can also now able to add it. Like here if you go, that is AI powerful analytics, right? Here if you go, that is a AI powerful analytics. I want to simply add another things. Like here if you select this div, the common div, we have to find out it. Here if you select this div is started from here, and this div is ended, right? So now I simply copy it, and that is also another one, that is started, that is ended. I want to end it. Also that is started, that is ended. I want to end it. So now I want to add like another 3 as a 1, 2, and then the 3. Now click as a save changes, and now if you go, that should be added another 3. You can see that is another 3 is successfully added. So you have to actually know little idea about what type of things actually is in here. So if you understand the code, then you can actually change it as per your demand. Okay, so because that is very simple, one of the HTML formatted file is generated, and you can also download it. You can actually customize it, whatever you want, you can actually do it. Rather than if you want to change it, our prompt, you can also able to change that things from to the prompt. Okay, so that is very simple, one of the project we have successfully created. And now you can copy this code. If you want to download it, you can also able to download it, right? So everything is in here, which is fine. If you also want to publish it, you can also able to publish it. Now, if you go to that new project, now I want to create another project. Prompt is very important. Like here, as I told you, for this project, I have actually added this type of one of the prompt code. Now I want to enrich our prompt code. So you can also able to enrich it. So now I want to create one of the new one. Like here, I want to open another new project. And in here, I want to describe this type of one of the prompt code. I will also share this prompt code, in particular the video descriptions area. Here from to this description, you can also able to copy it. Okay. So here actually I have put the details information, all the data, like I show you what type of prompt code I have actually added. So throughout this, that will be actually what things I want to do for particular this building website. That is the total prompt code I have actually added. Very enrich one of the prompt code, and that is the throughout this I want to generate one of the web application. Now let's check this out throughout this, what type of project that is actually created. Okay, I want to check it, click as a go. And here I just put the total details, informations about what type of website I want to build it. So now it's also segment everything like that way. Let's check this out. It's created this project. First of all, total structure is ready, right? The same process, or after that prompt code, this will be AI will be generated total our structure, and now click as a generate. Now that will be our generate our total application, and you can see it's already working for develop this our total applications like that format. Okay, so here it may take little time. Better when that will be done, I will come back again. Yes, you can see friend, now that is successfully generated our total application. How much interactive it is right now. You can see prompt is very important things. You have to understand how to put some of the appropriate prompt as per your demand. You can see that is very interactive. All that our slider is working, the hourly, yearly, monthly, everything is look like really great. Okay, so now we can see blog section, the footer sections. Now I want to go to that our code. That is the same our single one page application as a HTML. If you want to download it, now that will be downloaded. I want to open it. Okay, here that is also successfully downloaded. Now I want to open it. Okay, I also want to open with the Chrome. Yes, you can see friend, now throughout this our advanced prompt code is generated this type of one of the application. Is very lucrative and very professional. One of the application is successfully generated. So prompt is very important things, right? When you put the simple prompt code, you will get one type of one of the application, and when you put that advanced prompt code, that will be also generated advanced related applications in here. You can see that is not only that. Here if you go to there are now features, you can see feature is successfully loaded. If you go to the pricing section is loaded. If you go to the about section, that is our about our team is successfully loaded. Go to that our contact, that will be go to that our contact, right? So that is the very important here. As I told you, throughout this prompt, before I use it a simple prompt code, throughout this simple prompt code is generated everything, but is not working, right? But that is also very good. Here throughout the simple prompt code you can generate it. When you enrich your prompt code, you can also able to create this type of one of the single page application. Everything is in here, is working perfectly, right? And also that is very much interactive. So how you can do this work, friend, I hope is very clear to you. As I told you, that is a code section. From here you can also able to publish it. If you want, you can actually publish it. So that is a prompt code. I will also share that things with you. Make that sure you download it or copy it from my description. Into the descriptions area I will add it. Okay, now I want to discuss about another tools which is also very interactive throughout the tools. That is totally free. Here they have some of the limitation, but so now I want to discuss about another AI related website builder application. In that case, here you have to go particular this website, and that is totally free. Here if you create the multiple application as per your demand, they have the no limitation. Very interactive way that will be created your total application. Like I want to use the same prompt code that I have created for this one. Okay, here throughout this prompt code we created very interactive one of the web application. So now I want to use it in here. Let's check this out, what type of website that is built in here. So now I want to use the same prompt code. I just simply paste it. Okay, here there is a total our prompt code that I have already used it before, and as I told you in your description I will share these things with you. So that is our total prompt code. Now I want to do, if you also want to use some of the simple prompt code, that will be also work, but now I want to check it with this. I will compare both of these. Okay, here I will compare it from here, and also I want to compare it. So now one by one you can see it's already starting to develop this our total application. So it may take little time. Better when that will be done, I will come back again. Here you can see, friend, our total website application is generated. How much interactive you can see here. If you go to that preview section, that is the preview button, and now throughout this prompt code is generated this type of one of the web application, which is very lucrative. How much it is, you can see. So now everything is fine. This type of one of the web applications that is actually generated here. If you go to that our chat again, that will be display that things like that way. So now you can also able to save it, and without logging you can also able to use it. And if you want to download it as a this one, like I just simply copy this our total code. That is on the single page of HTML code. Here I want to copy it. Okay, copy this HTML code. Now I want to simply add it. Like here I want to paste it. Sorry, I want to paste it in here. And now I want to save it. I want to check it what type of things that is look like. I want to name it as Aryan and then .html. Okay, that will be one of the HTML file. I want to simply save it with the Aryan HTML. Everything is in here. Okay, every code is in here. Now if you go to that, I want to open it. Aryan HTML, I want to open it. I want to compare both of these. Okay, here you can see. Now that is actually generated like that way. That is totally free. You can generate as per your demand. How many projects you want to generate, you can actually generate it. So now you can see that is actually created like that way. That is a feature, that the solution, that is the pricing section that is actually generated like this format, yearly, monthly, and there is the integration symbolicity, pricing, about, that is our about section is generated, the locking and register button is generated, leadership is also successfully generated. Okay, that's some of the FAQ section that is also generated. Perfect. So now there is a template is totally ready made. Okay, that is the totally ready for here. That is fine. So that is the generated by this our DeepSite. Okay, here from here you can actually create it, and also throughout this our Readdy AI I have actually generated this one. So you can actually compare it if you want. If you like it, this one you can actually use it. So but I think the process is very clear to you. So that is the website builder is created by this. That is also another one. Perfect. Not only that, there is also another interactive features in for particular that project that you can also add some of the URL. Like if you go to that theme forest, and into the theme forest you will get different type of WordPress theme or any type of theme. Like I want to open it, or any website if you want to actually copy it, you can actually copy it. Like here I want to open this template. That is a website URL. Better I copy it. Okay, that is actually total layout. Okay, that is a totally layout, one of the layout. Everything is very look at it, one of the WordPress theme. But I want to take this design. Okay, so if you want to take this design, I simply copy this URL, and you can, as I told you, if you want to add any type of URL website, you can actually use it. Here also another option for the add that URL. So here you have to add this URL. I simply put this one. Now I make it as a redesign. So now that will be fetch your total, and that is the site, and DeepSeek is starting working. Okay, and now that will actually redesign your total application. So again, now that is still working. So here also it may take a little time. When that will be done, I will come back again. Okay, here you can see it's also successfully generated that our application. Here only image is missing, but rest of everything is looked like very great. I want to go to that our preview, and that is you can see, as I told you, image is missing because that is one of the paid theme. So maybe it's not getting that our images, rather than if you go and compare this one, it's generated this type of one of the structure. Okay, it's generated, that is the structure, everything is looked like great. And here if you go, that is a slider is also successfully working, and that is also successfully generated. Perfect. Okay, so as I told you here, if you also want to add this type of one of the things, like if you put some of the special company website, what type of company you want to develop, here you can actually put this URL. Throughout this URL you can also able to generate it. So I hope you get some idea here. There is the two of these AI website generated tools I have discussed about that things with you, and how can code with it, how can create this web application, and how can generate it. If you want to customize it, how can able to customize it. Okay, I hope everything is very clear to you. So make that sure you subscribe my channel. I will drop programming AI tools related videos in every week. So if you have any query, and just let me know what type of video you want, I will create one complete tutorial based video for you. Okay, so just let me know about it, what type of tools you want to work, what type of video you want, just let me know about it. So I will be in touch. Thanks for watching.